So our toilet broke, sprung a leak when we were on our last trip to Gulf Shores. What I'm pointing out here is it's relatively pretty easy to work on these little things. If I can get this up. But anyway, underneath there is the bolt head. Toilet, we went to Camper World, and this is not a advertisement for Camper World. They were just the place closest. Pull this bolt up here, and then hold the bolt up over here. The bottom looks just like what you would find in a toilet at your house. You can see the old one set right down through there. We've got to scrub that up and get the discoloration off the floor. And what I'm going to work on today is this water line. You can see how it's bent. I just want to make it make do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it, put a 90 in there, reuse most of the components. Really cheap and inexpensive, guys. This is something, again, that you can do. And this is something that I did. I just worked with it, bent it enough, and screwed it back in. The previous one was leaking up in here. But bent it enough, screwed it back on here, got it through the trip. Now that we're back home, I got the parts, and I'm going to go ahead and fix it. So let me go ahead and cut it and start putting it together and let you guys watch. Now, I've got it unplugged. The key to doing this also, guys, just remember, take the pressure off your water system by turning off the water pump or unhooking your water from the outside of the RV, and then draining it. I hit the lever of the new toilet here a couple times, and you want to make sure there's nothing spraying out of here while you're trying to get this fixed. It's a real pain in the you-know-what. Okay, now I've got the hose bent straight back up, you can tell, and I'm going to measure it. This other hose is kind of in the way, but I'm going to measure it and then make sure that the 90 comes up. And don't cut it right at the top or in the middle. Cut it at the bottom, because your 90 is going to be fitting in there, and then you're going to put a band on it and tighten that down or crimp it. You guys, this is just normal products off the shelf at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards. 1/2-inch packs. This is going to go inside the one going down to the bottom of the coach, and then I'm going to put the other side onto the connector. I'm going to reuse everything I've got. I think this is a couple dollars right here, or less than 10, let's say. But again, this is not stuff that you can do on your own. Fortunately, I've done enough work at the house. I've got the cutter, which I'm going to cut. I'll show you that, and then the crimper, which crimps these bands onto the 90. I could have done it while I was down there, but I just didn't want to buy all these tools again, so I waited until I got home. This is how I'm going to measure it. You see the fitting going into the toilet. Again, that top pipe's kind of in the way, and it's not a very good picture. But and so I'm going to make sure that the angle is shooting right into that port right there. But I'm making sure that I've cut it right on this side, so I'm not going to bend it. But there's enough play down here, up and down. And again, when we redo more of the coach, this will all be done and fixed nicely. But hey, this is 2006, and they've learned a lot since then. So we'll redo the coach as we do. We'll show pictures of that and videos. So what I did was I used the little cutters here, and I had that 90 in there, and I just snipped this off. This is just like packs. I'm gonna put the key to making sure you do this right and don't frustrate the heck out of yourself is get these little bands on here before you put your 90s and your connections and things like that on there, or you're gonna be taking stuff off, pressing things in. A lot of this stuff has ribs on them, so once they go in, they're really hard to get out. So I hate to say it, but I've had to learn to slow down, think about things, and then do it right the first time. Okay, so we got it in there. You bring this up. There's actually a guide that you can clean this up, but I kind of cleaned it up with my knife. And then you got the band right there at the bottom of it. This is made for a lot more pressure than the RV will ever stand. So this is like overdoing it. But again, this is off-the-shelf stuff, very inexpensive. I'm a DIYer at heart, and I just cannot pay somebody to do something I can't figure out myself. That's the greatest thing about YouTube, is we all help each other out. So I'm gonna get my tool. I'm gonna crimp this down real quick. I'll show you guys. So again, this is a PEX tool. It is real simple. You're gonna see that gap in the front there. I'm gonna put that little crimp tool on the head of this right here, and crimp this down, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, there we are, guys. Real simple. Turn this around a little bit, aim it into there. I'm gonna cut down this piece, reuse everything I have. I'll probably cut it about right here, stuff it into right here, clamp it down, and we are ready to go. I will mention this. You can see I've got this crimp on the outside, and then I'm putting the other crimp on this side. The reason is I can get my tool to it. Don't get yourself stuck in a situation as you build this stuff, or to repair it on your older coaches here, or even on newer coaches, but you got to do a repair. Don't get to where you can't get your tools in there and crimp things up. All right, there we are. Yeah, it went from a mess, kind of bent mess, to a nice 90 there. I will say, make sure you don't cut too close to this one over here. You know that plastic's got to be sticking out there a ways. And they've clamped on top of that plastic, so I went ahead and left out plenty. When I remember looking inside there, there's a gap of about 3 or 4 millimeters in there, but plenty of room. But just don't cut so short and get yourself in a problem. As you can hear, the water going inside there. You can see it kind of going through here. Little leaks there. Hey guys, this is all stuff I had around. It didn't cost me anything but a couple minutes of my time.